Sorry. There you go. Say something about model trains, Hunter? Looks like the core of the fam is back. If everyone could kind of say hey and let me know you're here, and we'll move on to some stuff. I wanted to show you, I got this right here. This is a Nerd's candy cane that Kylie the Krankenschwester sent me. This is part 2 of the stupidest fucking Christmas special ever. Burning MAGA hats over here in the fire. I've got EtherTech Industries fancy ogre Wii in my hot chocolate. Hunter wanted to see model trains, so I'm going back over to model trains. Soccer Pizza is an excellent name. Welcome. We got shut down because apparently the YouTube Nazi algorithms recognized Mad TV's audio of their parody of Rudolph. I think it might have been actually the Godfather theme that freaked it out. I don't know. But it sucks because we didn't finish part 2 and we didn't even get to part 3, which is Apocalypse Now. But I'm not going to try because I don't want to lose the stream again. I'm glad you're all here. I do have some cool stuff picked out for this hour, which we got most of the way through. It's almost 6 o'clock. We're going to go till about 7. So from the 6 to 7 Pacific time hour, we are going to be attempting to watch the Pee Wee Herman Christmas special. It's been posted by a channel that doesn't have any subs, and it seems to be free from copyright problems, so hopefully it'll be cool and we'll be able to watch the whole thing. But I thought we were going to be okay with those Mad TV videos. But anyway, we're looking at model trains. Soccer Pizza, I may forget, our 2016 midterm live stream, and got too drunk and wanted to call in. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you check in now and again, Soccer Pizza. I vaguely remember that. But let's see. The video I have queued up that I know won't get us dinged is all about the eggnog riot, fam. And if you've been hanging out in the recent What the Fucks, I play videos by this channel periodically. It's from Time Ghost History. This is Indy Nidell. No, he's not a leftist. He just seems like a pretty, legit historian with a very historian's perspective on things. But this is from about a year ago. I think this was a year ago. But the video is called The Wildest Christmas Party Ever, December 24th, Time Ghost of Christmas Past, Day 1. And it's about the eggnog riots, fam. Welcome back. I'm Reverend Aaron. This is the dumbest fucking Christmas special you're ever going to see in your life. This is Punks for Progress, and we're going to jump over here to this Time Ghost History video about the eggnog riots, fam. Whatever the fuck that is, right? So, with no further whatever, we'll let Indy Nidell take us through the history of the eggnog riots.
December 24th. You ever been to a Christmas party that gets out of hand because of a little too much booze? Well, in 1826, there was the mother of all Christmas parties gone wrong. See you at Christmas. This is day 1 of the Time Ghost of Christmas Past. I'm Indy Nidell. Okay, it's Christmas Eve, 1826, at the U.S. Military Academy at West Point, New York, and several young cadets plan a little Christmas party. Now, consuming alcohol is prohibited at the academy, so they are to make do with non-alcoholic eggnog. Okay, but eggnog, made with milk, eggs, and cream, a winter tradition, needs brandy, bourbon, or some other whiskey to be the real deal, and more in line with what barely 20-year-old cadets consider fun, right? It's only a little bit of booze anyhow, and it's a few military men in their prime, so what could go wrong? Well, we know almost exactly what went wrong from the ensuing court cases, in which 167 people testified. So, 3 cadets, one of them named Samuel Roberts, take a boat to town December 22nd. The young men bring back a total of 2 gallons of whiskey and a gallon of rum. That's roughly 11 liters of hard liquor. Other preparations like smuggling small portions of food from the mess hall to their quarters proceed apace. On December 24th, word spreads of a party in the North Barracks, and around 10 p.m., a few dozen cadets gather to enjoy the snacks and the copious amounts of spiked eggnog. At 2 a.m., a commotion is heard from room number 5, and the cadet on duty goes to inquire. 8 singing cadets are told to pipe down, but they are allowed to continue their singing. Then at 3 a.m., Captain Ethan Allen Hitchcock, a lecturer on military tactics, hears noise from room 28 and goes there to find 6 absolutely wasted cadets. Furiously, he orders them back to their quarters. But the cadets are not quite so respectful of authority by this point. As soon as Hitchcock leaves the room, Cadet William Murdoch convinces the others to play a prank on him. They sneak over to his quarters, they knock on his door, and they run away and hide before the answers. Then they repeat this. Then they repeat this again, but the third time, Hitchcock has had it and goes again through the North Barracks, joined now by Lieutenant William Thornton. they are soon confronted by dozens of drunk, rowdy cadets. When Thornton orders several of them to be arrested, Cadet Roberts punches him in the face, knocking him out. With alcoholic courage, the cadets are now in a riotous mood. Furniture, windows, and doors are broken. An inquiry lists $4,000 worth of damage. Cadets that were not part of the party now try to organize a force to restore order. But the drunk cadets think that it's regular soldiers, so they barricade the barracks. At this point, Hitchcock is assaulted and even fired upon. At 6:05 a.m., Christmas morning, when Reveille sounds, a third of the cadets are still rioting, and regular soldiers from the 2nd Artillery now have been called to restore order at gunpoint. In the chaos, some of the drunk cadets simply show up to roll call, barely able to stand. Others are arrested, and some just continue partying out of sight. In any case, the eggnog riots are over. The investigation that follows finds that 70 cadets participated. 19 of them and one soldier are tried by courts-martial. Many of those are expelled, but some were later granted clemency. Among them are future Confederate President Jefferson Davis, Confederate General Benjamin G. Humphreys, and U.S. Supreme Court Justice John Archibald Campbell. The guy who arguably started it all, Sam Roberts, is expelled and banned for life from serving in the U.S. Army, but will become Secretary of State for the Republic of Texas in 1841. What a party, huh? So what does your most derailed Christmas party look like? Let us know in the comments. And if you're new to us or you want to revisit the past, check out our World War II channel where we cover that conflict in real time, week by week, or the rest of our fabulous historical content here on Time Ghost. And with that, I wish you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, or whatever makes you feel that this is the season to be merry. Love to you all, and see you tomorrow for another installment of the Time Ghost of Christmas Past.
How was that, fam? An eggnog riot. Bet you didn't know there was one of those. Oh, I'm so stoked y'all came back and caught up with us on part 2 over here. Gosh, I can't seem to get that, it to stop doing the frame freeze up thing, and it just is what it is, because it's a janky ass fucking punk rock Christmas special. I'm burning MAGA hats. What the fuck more you want? Come on. Anyway, how are y'all, fam? And you know, Soccer Pizza, I do remember you asking to play RJD2. And that was years ago, and I remember that. So welcome back. And Shan, welcome back. Critical Thought Critique is back. Yeah. How are y'all? I'm doing pretty good. I must be. I'm almost out of my EtherTech Industries fancy ogre pee. Yeah. It says we, but that's EtherTech for P that comes out of an ogre. Anyway, I just wanted to pop back in and say hey, and you know, when you're hanging out with your family this Christmas and you want them to know, or not hanging out with them when you're Zooming with them this Christmas, just put this up. Just screen share this Pugs for Progress shit. And just be like, hey family, I love you, but here. This is a Marxist Krampus, Pee-wee. They'll appreciate it, I promise. They will. But, you know what I got queued up over here on the other screen? Is the third story of 3 Krampus horror stories to blacken your Christmas. Krampus sightings and other stories from Horrorcraft. So, with no further whatever and whatever, fam, raise your ogre piss and hot chocolate to this weird ass fucking scary Krampus shit over here.
Just be the devil coming to get even. saying here in the Austrian mountains. Wann's wirklich hin is, krampt's nimmer ham, tuat's doch holt der Teufel sein Schulden, which roughly translated means, if something is dead, it will never come home again. If it does, it might just be the devil coming to get even. My grandpa always closed his World War II stories with this little poem. As a child, I didn't think of it much, as I was more into the whole war aspect of his tales. He was a tank commander in the German army before the Nazis took over. I was always afraid that my grandpa was a Nazi, but he assured me that as soon as he had the chance, he ran off and left the Wehrmacht. When the war started, he got assigned to a little post in the mountain region of Slovenia, on the Austrian border side. His tank and 3 others should watch and protect the outpost against Slovenian freedom fighters. Grandpa tried to befriend the resistance, however, so they could get him out of the Nazi army. Months went by. The deepest and coldest winter came up, and Grandpa soon learned about the Austrian mythology of Krampus. I'm almost certain some of you have heard of that, mostly because of the movie or the interview with the Austrian actor Christoph Waltz. So I'm not going to get all too deep into this lore. Just imagine a bunch of German soldiers somewhere far from home, on some dark and lost mountain, unable to go back home and unable to push forward, as they have the enemy on both sides, freezing through the coldest of nights just to witness a Krampus walk. Around 50 to 60 villagers, all dressed as the devil himself, walking through the deep woods with a bunch of torches. No talking, no yelling, just the noise of hundreds of chains which they wore around their necks. Grandpa always changed when he talked about the Krampus walk and how his men felt at this moment. Heavily armed soldiers sitting on some of the most massive tanks at the time, and they were all scared to their bones. One night, around that time, the Krampuslauf came to a halt. They surrounded the soldiers' camp while almost everyone was asleep, except for my grandpa. He took the chance, stepped in front of them, threw away his weapon, and tried to talk to them. To be honest, I was too young to remember what happened, and how they finally ended up helping him get down from this god-forsaken mountain and out of the Nazi army. But it was a few months later that he met my grandma, so surviving all of this brought him closer to heaven and redemption. All of this is also not the point of why I'm writing this subreddit. The point is, I'm not sure if he found heaven or redemption, because I'm afraid my grandpa did a pact with the devil. 2 weeks ago, he passed away, so I got to pick up some of his stuff and clean up the house. Grandpa lived a quiet life after my grandma died years before him, so all that was left was his bed, his books, and of course his rocking chair, in which he used to sit and tell me his war stories. I thought about keeping the rocking chair, and had dreamed about telling my grandkids my own stories one day in it. But after what I had witnessed just about 10 minutes ago, I am honestly willing to set it and the house on fire. If something is dead, it will never come home again. If it does, it might just be the devil coming to get even. These words, spoken by the rusty voice of my grandpa, flew through my head as I opened the living room door and saw the rocking chair slowly rocking back and forth. Moaning and screeching with every little move, the voice in my head got louder and louder, almost screaming at me. It might just be the devil. Had my grandpa done a deal with the devil to get off the mountain? Was all of this true? Has any one of you guys heard about something like this before? What am I supposed to do? As I am writing this, the chair kept rocking, and the voice in my head won't stop. I need help, please.
Oh, wait, come on now. What happened? It just... Oh, I see. We're not listening to that nonsense. I'm gonna skip that shit. Turn that back on, because I think he has a little outro, right?
And on that note, friends, before you need help like the person in our final story, I think it is time we end tonight these tales of Krampus and terrifying Christmas. I hope you are looking forward to my next video, friends, and I hope you do consider, if you enjoyed these stories and if you have the means, to support me on Patreon. I am trying devilishly as I can to give ad-free videos, or at least videos with the ads reduced, so that the videos and stories aren't interrupted with them. A note quickly about that. YouTube gives me the feature to set the ads where I will in the video. Of course, naturally, I want to be conscientious, and I set the ads to play in between stories. That is to say, when one story ends and one story begins. Unfortunately, despite this, YouTube often lets the ads play 10 or 20 seconds before the video. And you can imagine that it is devilishly hard to predict the ad placement 10 to 20 seconds later in the video, so that it plays at just the right time. Either way, it is very frustrating, friends. Not just for you.
Okay. Yeah, so that is 3 Krampus horror stories to blacken your Christmas. Krampus sightings and other stories from Horrorcraft is the channel. Soccer Pizza, to answer your question. So I've got a few cool things queued up to get us into this third hour of the Xmas what the fuck. It's a Marxist Krampus, Pee-wee. I decided to put on ridiculous shit to look like a dipshit, so I could say, "Hello, governor," and then, like, offer to clean your fucking chimney and whatever. And, there is, before we get to the sort of, the headline, the premiere fucking attraction of the evening, which is the Pee-wee's Christmas special. There is a video that SoCal Shannon shared earlier that a comrade in the chat was asking about. Yes, it's in the queue, comrade. I do have 3 more songs to play off of the Happy Birthday Baby Jesus, the Second Coming from Sympathy for the Record Industry. And one of my favorite songs ever, like literally ever, is on this record, and it's by the Go Nuts, and it's called Snackin' Santa, and it's one of the coolest fucking jams that has ever been twiddled. But before we get to the surprise video that SoCal Shannon shared, and before we get to Pee-wee's Playhouse, I do have another thing queued up that is just such a fucking fantastic jam. And it kind of has to be played just about every Christmas. And it's by the Pogues. And it's called Fairy Tale of New York. And it goes like this.
It was Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk tank. An old man said to me, "Won't see another one." And then he sang a song, the rare old mountain tune. I turned my face away and dreamed about you. Got on a lucky one, came in 18 to 1. I've got a feeling this year's for me and you. So happy Christmas, I love you, baby. better time. When
It's gonna ding me on this
dreams
fucking song.
come true.
We might get stopped. We'll see. I'm gonna let it play for a minute.
They got cars big as bars, they got rivers of gold, but the wind goes right through you, it's no place for the old. When you first took my hand on a cold Christmas Eve, you promised me Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome,
You were pretty queen of New York City. When the band finished playing, they held out for more.
Sinatra was swinging, all the jokes they were singing. We kissed on a corner, then danced through the night. The boys of the NYPD choir were singing, go away, babe. And the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day. You're a bum, you're a punk,
You're an old slut and junk lying there, almost dead on a drip in that bed.
you scumbag, you maggot, you cheat.
La 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 la. That verse.
Boys of the NYPD choir still singing, go away, babe.
And the bells were ringing out
For Christmas Day.
You know what I'm gonna do, fam? I'm gonna turn this down a little because I don't want it to end the stream. But I think maybe if I talk over it a little bit, turn it down just for a little bit, maybe we'll trick that fucking notice it algorithm. God, I love this tune. I just don't want the stream to end again.
The boys of the NYPD choir still singing, go away, babe.
and the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day.
There we go, fam. And it didn't end the stream. I had to kind of tweak with the audio. Maybe you got to hear enough of it to make it, worth it, But yeah, here we are. We're hanging out. I'm burning MAGA over here. I'm drinking literal piss from an ogre that I got at 7-Eleven. It's Christmas ogre piss. Motherfuckers. We've been looking at Krampus shit tonight. Been listening to some Sympathy for the Record industry. Happy birthday, baby Jesus. On white vinyl, even, fam. I am actually having a very fun time for someone who despises all the implied things of this holiday. Some of my favorite experiences for Christmas, other than when my babies were little, that was pretty awesome, but was working at Strega Bar. Every bar closes on Christmas Eve and Christmas night. We stayed closed during the day and through most of the evening. But it's Nevada and you can stay open all night, right? But we would open about 10 o'clock on Christmas Eve and Christmas night. Because we figured, there's a lot of people who did go hang out with their family on Christmas Eve. And it was not fun for them. They did not enjoy that experience and needed to get a responsible drink or two on. And we would be the home for that. And one year, it was all done. We had a bunch of different people from the Reno community, artists, and that did a full-on steampunk themed thing through the whole bar. Fuck, it was so cool. Anyway, I'm indulging things that none of you have any reference for. But welcome. I do have 3 more songs picked out, or well, 3 more songs left to play, I should say, from this album. And then I have a video that SoCal Shannon feels is an important contribution to any fuck Christmas tradition, and I think she's probably right. And she didn't really say that. I kind of put those words into her mouth to sound Christmas streamer-y. And but I do have that video from her, and then hopefully we'll get through the entire Pee Wee's Christmas special. But I'm gonna go ahead and cue something up over here. Oh, it's already going. Excellent. So that we can listen to the last 3 songs from Happy Birthday Baby Jesus, and then we've got what I'm calling right now your surprise Christmas video. And then we'll get to Pee Wee's Christmas special. But this is Fireworks with Last on Santa's List. Adam, welcome. Adam, who is made up entirely of drug. That was Fireworks with Last on Satan's List. And you know what? You have to hear this song from the start, because it's like I said, fam, it's one of my favorite songs there ever was. It's by the Go Nuts, and I have some of their other music, and literally all their songs are about snacks. And they're called the Go Nuts, and this song is called Snackin' Santa.
Chop, chop! Chop, chop! Just about this time of year, Santa readies his old reindeer. He visits the home of girls and boys, delivering dolls and bikes and toys. On Christmas, he doesn't bring his elven rookies, 'cause he wants to eat all the Christmas cookies. Chop, chop!
Chop, chop!
Down the chimney, Saint Nick slides. Into the kitchen, Santa glides. All the cupboards are open wide. From Santa's eyes, the snacks can't hide. He eats and he eats till his cheeks turn purple. He's the snack marauder from the Arctic Circle. Snackin' Santa, I've been a good boy. Please bring me a Go-Nuts toy. If you bring me a corn dog doll, I'll leave some snacks and you can eat them all. Chop, chop! Chop, chop! It's Christmas morning and Santa has come. He ate all my snacks and now there are none. Not a crumb is left in sight. But Santa left me some toys last night. I got the best toys and I'm not bragging. For under the tree is a toy nut wagon. Chop, chop! Chop, chop! Chop, chop! Chop, chop!
The Go-Nuts, fam. The Go-Nuts. Next up, Satan's Cheerleaders with Christmas Time is Here Again. Motherfucker. I gotta make me one more hot chocolate ogre piss.
Have yourself a merry little
go, fam. That was Satan's Cheerleaders with Christmas Time is Here Again. And now, it's going to get us to the 2 bits of our premiere features, whatever. I'm going to put one of them up over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Pee-wee up onto the TV and shoot the camera at it. Hopefully that'll double up our chances of not getting the stream shut down. So that's what I'm getting queued up over here. And then I have the video that Sham, the surprise whatever Christmas tradition video that's over on the other side. I just did up my last bit of hot chocolate to the, an ogre to piss in. Okay. I just wanted to get everything all queued up so we could really just sort of nestle in by the MAGA fire over here and really enjoy the next hour, not me? Okay, so that's cute. We listened to the whole Happy Birthday Baby Jesus, the Second Coming. We listened to Phenobarbital's Manor Astroman, Elvez, The Mono Man, Dead Moon, Les Chicken, Super Suckers, The Bomboras, The Muffs, Fireworks, Go Nuts, and Satan's Cheerleaders. So much thanks to Sympathy for the Record Industry and that really cool fucking 10-inch record that's on white vinyl, by the way. I should show it to you once more. For those of you that weren't watching during part 1, this is the record that we had been listening to throughout. We're going to be here for about another hour, fam, with everything we got queued up. And I also have this that I want to play before we get out of here. It's a Bouncing Souls Weston split 7-inch. And on side 1, Weston does Video Killed the Radio Star, and the Bouncing Souls do Kids in America. But the thing that's cool about it is side B, the Bouncing Souls and Weston do They Know It's Christmas together. That's the track I want to play before we get out of here tonight. But with no further whatever and whatever, it's ogre piss. It's ogre piss in my hot chocolate. Let's get over here where we got this thing queued up. Yeah, that's what's queued up, fam. Here we go.
I'd like to set fire to this dump. Just 'cause we're pretty, everybody's jealous.
It's like a prison here. Even at Christmas, it's like a prison.
Don't even mention Christmas, Chicklet. My parents are going to be real sorry if I don't get them cha-cha heels. I asked and I better get.
I never get enough Christmas presents. Everybody's so damn cheap.
I should be getting a lot, and I'm going to take it all back and get the money for it. You could do that now.
We'll probably get caught for hooking this period, but who cares? Who cares if we fail? It'd be fun to be expelled.
I hope I get arrested. I hate this school and all these ignorant teachers who don't know one thing. I'm the one who should be teaching. I hate my parents, too.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
John, come see what Santa brought you.
Oh, Christ, I'm coming.
Please, Howard, try to get through this without a fight. I can't stand another one, not on Christmas.
I'd better get them cha-cha heels.
How very sweet of you, dear.
Merry Christmas, honey bunch. Hey, wonder what this could be. A fishing rod? Oh.
Won't you join us in a carol before we open our gifts?
Oh, Mother.
Ah, come on. Don't it adds to the spirit?
Silent night,
holy night.
Oh,
cha-cha heels.
Give me those pants now. You don't wear those ugly shoes. I told you the kind I wanted. You ruined my Christmas.
That's right. Come on. Get it,
you
man.
witch! You devil! Come here, you pay for this! You devil! You're Davenport! Look at your mother under that!
Leave me alone!
Devil! You
touch me! Get off me! I hate you! Fuck you! Fuck you both, you awful people! You're not my parents! I hate you! I hate the down! I hate Christmas!
Not on Christmas. Oh my God. I have no idea what that is from, fam. Thank you so much, Shan, because literally, yeah. I have no idea what the fuck that was from. It was divine. It's got to be a Roger Waters film, right? Can you put in the chat what the actual film, the original film was there, fam? Or Shan, please. Okay. But what I have queued up for the last bit, the I don't know what you call it, the premiere engagement. Who gives a shit, man? It's fucking Pee Wee Herman, yo. And let's see, the channel where I found it from is Dwayne_Mitchell. Pee Wee Playhouse Christmas Special. And with no further whatever, let's just do this shit, shall we? I may have to turn that down a little bit.
Starring me, Pee Wee Herman, and Terry, Honky, Globy, Glory, Cool Cat, Chicky Baby, and Dirty Dog, Cherry, the Flowers, the Fish, Slucky, Mr. Kite, and Ed, Kenny, Randy, Countess, Magic Screen, say hello to Mr. Window, the Ants, the Dinosaur Family, Billy Baloney, and the food in the refrigerator.